finish all the rounds are my light tanks.
Hi, this is Buzzhigh, and today we're in my KV-1
Locust,
Russian heavy tank, a tier 5, and I'm happy this is a tier 5 match, and I can do terrible things in a tier 5 match with this KV-1. It's an encounter battle,
I don't know, where do you want to go?
so we can expect the enemy team to be moving towards the base in the middle of the map. Any other battle, big number of tanks would be going down the JK line and the 1-2 line if you're on the enemy side, and basically brawl it out between G4 and K1. But since this is an encounter battle, most of us will be coming up this way along the 9-0 line. If I were in my light tank or my medium tank, I would go around the G
KV should
on the
stop
G line and climb up that hill and try to spot from there.
that time when I came here.
Heavy wise, I'd go this way.
And I had a
I do not like going down into the village like those four tanks are. They're slowly trying to make their way to the base. Reason being is because although I have good protection against Artie, I don't get many shots. It's very hard to move around in that area. So, yes, this is my KV-1, and there's a choice of two guns you can put on this when you fully develop this tank. One is the Derp gun, and the other is a tier 6 gun. I forgot the caliber on that one. Anyways, this is a slow tank, but the armor and the gun make up for its lack of speed.
They're not coming this way.
Just don't get hit by Artie. That's the only thing. When you have speed like this, your biggest threat are TDs and RDs. RDs more so than TDs. And I and my friend decided to go up here. He's in a Churchill 3, which has good armor and a steady gun, or a gun that continuously pounds.
Those light tanks are down there.
So we're kind of feeling
Going
good
for 1
about this match. Now we're in a tier 5 match, and that is great for the KV-1 with a derp gun. My favorite tier 5 tank of all time is the Panzer 5.4. If you want to enjoy a full arcade experience of World Tanks, get yourself a Panzer 5.4 and try to get into a tier 5 match. Only a few tanks can hold up against the Panzer 5.4, and this is one of them, KV-1. When I'm in my Panzer 5.4 and I run into a KV-1 with a derp gun, I really watch what I'm doing. I can't just charge in there. Even though you're in a Panzer 5.4 in a tier 5 match, you are not Superman. Mainly because of this tank's armor.
Coming to help you.
It can stand up to a 5.4, and if you try ramming this thing with a 5.4 straight on, you'll find out that, oops, even with a spall liner,
Premium time.
you don't do much damage to it. So right now we are moving up against this M4. I and my buddy. I made the mistake of neglecting my buddy while I was looking down that little valley, that little, I say crevice, yeah, between the hills. I shouldn't have done that, but he's a good sport. He was facing the TD and then the M4. Henceforth, he was fighting alone, and I came in late.
Premium's Adam.
Artie was spotted. I know where he is, somewhere down here. And I always know that Artie would position himself or herself to fire down the valley which we were traversing in. I found the first Artie and also the second Artie. Now, the problem with this gun, it's very inaccurate, and you can hear me in the background cursing. I hate this aiming system. I played another game called War Thunder, and their aiming system is much more realistic. There is no aiming time. You just aim down your scope, adjust the height of your gun, and fire. Right? That's more realistic. And it should be the same way even with a derp gun. So I don't understand why the aim time of many derp guns takes so long. Now, at this point of the game, I'm not too happy with what happened to our team. A lot of poor players made bad decisions going down into the town near the base. Some of them probably were thinking about capping the base so early, and the problem with capping the base so early is number one, you're not able to keep the rest of your team alive at a crucial time, especially when the fighting's at its worst. That's the first thing. Number two, you're letting the enemy know where you are. So you would have to expect a lot of fire coming your way. Oh, saw the RD and missed again, and I'm really frustrated with this gun, but I still do get to kill him. Boom. Right. And as I was saying about camping too early, number three, many of these bases leave you out in the open with very little cover. Yes, in this map you have these houses which are providing you cover, but for the most part, many maps you are left out in the open. I spot the KV-1S. I'm firing premium rounds because I want to end this before I get to be the last tank. I only have one friend alive. I decided to go to the base. That KV-1S is a one-shot. I think my friend could take care of him, and I need to reset that cap. There is a T1 and a captured KV in there, and here, demonstrate the power of this gun. Yes, I am firing premium rounds, but I want to win the game. Wins can come so far in between. There's the KV-1 gone. I'm not even carefully aiming. I'm just auto-locking and just letting it wail. That's how powerful this gun is. But I do have to wait for that aiming reticule to stop before I fire. I forget to do that. That's why I missed those two shots, easy shots, on those RDs a while ago. All that's left is this tier 4 light tank, and he knows he's done. My friend I'm working with, I don't know him, but at least he moves in, corners the light tank. I'm giving it to him. And he ends the game by destroying the light tank. Boom. So, not a great game. I only did 2,084 worth, 44 worth of damage. That's an okay, not decent. A good game at tier 5 would be at least 3,000 damage, at least. That would be a good game. And that happened once in Himmelsdorf with this tank. With the win, I did 2,084 worth of damage with 425 assisted damage and destroyed 5. And I kind of got active toward mid to late of the game. Of course, the KV-1 does not have that speed to get early, get into positions early. But once you get it rolling, you're good. All right, thanks for watching. Peace.